Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, there he is. There's my brother. How you doing, sir?
All right, man. Good morning.
Good morning. What jersey you got? Did I look pretty sharp?
That's the Nolan Ryan Astros.
Okay, all right. So the Tigers are home against Houston or in Houston? Which one is it?
No, they're here. They're here.
They're here. Okay.
They're here.
I know that June 3rd that they'll be here in Arlington, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All night games. I got to decide which one I'm going to go to. I can't make all three of them because I'm working on afternoons again. So it's going to be a little difficult. I normally don't like to sit too high, but if I went to all three, I would have to definitely get the cheaper seats to sit up that much higher in the stadium. And by the time you finish paying for parking, tickets, and a little bite to eat, you coming out a little something. Come out just a little something. Good morning to you, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. How about yourself, man? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day, great day. We doing the show. I'm wearing my Tigers. I'm trying to get them back on track. Trying to wheel them back on track. I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully we can get this.
I'm gonna love this bet. I really am. This is probably one of the smartest bets I ever made in my 49 years on God's green earth. There's no way they go into the World Series. No way.
Well, hopefully, right now they look like they're gonna be buying tickets. I hope they can turn it around and we get to go themselves. So hopefully we'll be able to figure that part out. Yeah. But first and foremost, we want to say Happy Mother's Day tomorrow to all the mothers, mother figures, mother types, ladies who play mother roles out there. Hope you have a fantastic day. Because I know every restaurant in town all over the country will be full, it's going to be hard to get in some places that we can't get into. And I just hope that everyone is appreciated the way they should be. And for those of us out there who have parents have gone on, mothers going on to the ancestors, we wish you a strong day because it's often tough for a lot of people to get through the holidays because of that.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be okay out there for everybody. Believe me, I'm in the club myself, and so I understand. But those who are still here, we appreciate you. We love you. Hope you have a great, great day. And if nobody tell you, you are appreciated. And like Tupac said, even dear mama, he put a song out for his mama. So appreciate everybody out there, all the mothers out there, mother types. Adopted mothers, any type of mother figure, teachers, all the same, everything, coaches. If you feel some type of a role in the child's life, or even an adult life, who needs a mother figure, shout out to you. All right, let's get down to it. Don't forget to click, share, let people know that Kamau and Felix are back, and it's another beautiful Saturday. And of course, we're trying to be the soul train of this generation. We gonna finish at high noon like Soul Train used to. So we are here. Welcome. That's the goal, man. We got if we can be the Soul Train of this generation and get that Afro Sheen money just like Soul Train did. I'm with that too. We talk about it. We put you on the scroll instead of Sports Talk Kamau and Felix share now. It'll be whatever company that want to put the interest into us, and we're gonna say, come on in. Hopefully, it won't be just somebody that has some interest in some crazy stuff in the background, like in the 80s with the South Africa. But we're gonna work it out.
Work it out.
All right. The topic of the week: NBA playoff. But before we get there, we got to talk about Jokic. The Joker wins his third MVP in 4 years. We had this conversation. Seemed like every time he win it, we say, did he deserve it? Did you think he deserved it this year?
No, sir.
Not at all. Shea got it?
Yeah, Shea Alexander should have got it. Absolutely.
I agree. I agree that Shea should have had it. Should have got it because from where they came from to where they are now, and he was the catalyst behind it. And so I think that he should have won it. I'm not taking anything away from Jokic. Don't get me wrong. Not taking nothing away from that young man. He had a great season, averaged almost a triple-double. But for what Shea did for his team and guiding them there, I just think that he should have gotten a little bit more credit for what happened out there in the sports sphere for Oklahoma City. And
Yeah.
Oklahoma City is still striving and doing well because of this young man. And so I just hope that at some point he does get his credit, the credit that he deserves for all the work that he is doing for his team and for the game as well. Is Shea, is he an American?
I don't believe so. I don't think so. But like I said, the Clippers let him walk out the door. And Doc, that's the only smart thing Doc has said. Like, hey, man, I don't think you're And they let him go out the door. And look what happened. They the number one seed in the West. So, Doc might not know everything, but he knew something with that one.
Yeah. He said, I remember him saying that in practice he was bringing it every day. And, he didn't want him to go, but you don't have control over everything. You don't have control over everything. So, especially probably back then when he was still arguing with Steve, the owner, about everything else. That little bit of talking about Shea, Steve Ballmer talking about Shea was just low on the list as opposed to everything else they was arguing about. I can't wait to see that mockumentary that they have coming out on the Clippers, where they got my man from the Matrix playing Doc Rivers. I can't wait to see this. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
They got a show coming out. They got a little mini series going over the Clippers back in the days when Steve Ballmer was there with his wife, the girlfriend, the players, how they went through that playoff series when the news came out here talking about what his feelings really were about players on his team and how the guys didn't want to play. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see this one. It's going to be one of the better ones. But look at that. We got to get off track. We got to get back. Bogo gets the Ziggy. A week after good old Darvin Ham gets the Ziggy, Vogel gets the Ziggy from Phoenix. They have hired Budenholzer, the former coach for
Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks. And Matt Ishbia was he took control at the press conference and hey, we trying to get better. I see us. I just think we're a little bit off here, a little bit off there. We should be where we need to be. I hope he's true about that, because if that's the case, can he win with KD and Sister Squint? That's what I like to call. Because he always looking like this. Come on, man. Come on, so excuse me. I can't remember his name because I'm so busy calling him Sister Squint.
You talking about Booker?
Booker, yeah, Booker.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he can win with those two, and you're certainly not going to be able to win with CP3. CP3, he only healthy for 17 to 25 games a year.
They brought Chris Paul back.
No, I'm talking about with him being on the team this year. So I don't know if they're going to bring him back next year.
No, Chris Paul was on Golden State.
Ooh, you're right about that. Maybe that's. I'm so sorry. Please, thank you for correcting me. And maybe that's why Golden State had the trouble they had. He was on. Yeah.
They had Chris. They had Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and KD. That was the three over there for Phoenix.
Yeah. They should have left CP3 wherever he at. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying he's not of the winning ilk. I'm not saying he's a loser. I'm just saying what I'm saying is that what he does as a player doesn't lead to victories and championships, I should say.
No, he's been to the finals. They lost to the Bucks, but he's been to the finals.
Well, I just think when he was supposed to get traded to the Lakers and he never got over to the Lakers. After that, I think that put a stain on his career.
David Stern, rest in peace. David Stern didn't let that go down.
And
who's to say they still would have won it though, right?
Say again?
I said, okay, so if David Stern never vetoes that trade, who's to say they even would have won it? Because Kobe still was going to be Kobe, right? He still wasn't going to pass. So who's to say they still wouldn't have won it?
I agree with you on that. But at the time, he was still, a top tier player. So maybe Kobe would have had enough respect for him as a top tier player to want to work with him enough to win the championship. Because this is
Well,
pre.
what about them Clipper teams? Nah, them was some teams. They done had some. He done had shots.
Yeah.
He just ain't cashed in on the shots he had. That Clipper team when they had DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, what was my man name? Blake Griffin and all them. Man, what?
Yep.
They still couldn't get nowhere.
Yep. I agree. So, we never know. If if it was the fifth was all, we'd all be drunk. So we never know. That's a new one. That's my new one. If it was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. All right. All right. Let's get right into the playoffs. We got the Pacers and the Knicks. Knicks are up 2-1. Celtics and Cavs are tied at 1 game apiece. Timberwolves are up on the Nuggets 2-1. The Thunder and the Mavs are tied at 1. With Luka being questionable moving forward, they said that Luka wasn't 100% going into the series to begin with. But did we do we did a prediction on everybody but the Celtics and the Cavs. So really quickly, who you got on that series? Celtics or Cavs?
Oh, Celtics in 6.
Okay, like Celtics, we'll write that down.
Man, Celtics in 6.
I'm gonna go Celtics in 7. It's gonna be a little bit tougher than that. I think what's the kid with the hair, the guard play for Cleveland. I think he's gonna make it pretty tough on them. I don't think they just gonna give it away.
Oh, you talking about Mitchell?
Yeah, Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. Yes. All right. I want to thank you, Steve, for showing up today. He said hello, sports fans. Good morning, Mr. Brown. He said good morning, gentlemen, and he said Shea Gildress is a Canadian. That is correct. Because the Canadian team, if they put everybody together this summer, they can definitely make a run at it. Also, the French team can make a run at it. Brazil going to be there. Germany going to be there. And Jokic's team is going to be there as well. I forget which team he's going to be on because I know that they broke all those federation states together. They used to be in Russia. So I don't want to say the wrong name. So USA, it's not going to be easy. We talked about that before with them going over there. All righty. Playoffs of the NBA is going pretty good. With me being afternoons again, I get to see the highlights. And
the highlights.
Brunson with the Knicks is out there playing tough. That big three we talked about last week, they playing together. Like they playing with a purpose. They're trying to get one in the league like they did in college. The Celtics, Celtics have been steamrolling everybody, but I'm not surprised that they lost game 2. Donovan Mitchell was he won it. He won it pretty tough. So it's he's been putting them on his back like Superman cape, and putting them through. The Nuggets and the Timberwolves. You called this one. You said the Timberwolves was going to take this one. I still say the Nuggets got a chance. We're gonna see the Timberwolves took 2 at home away from the Nuggets, but but it's a series because both teams have won on the road. We're gonna see what happens. I think they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow night.
Yeah, they play tomorrow at 8. Tomorrow at 8. It's your Mother's Day. That's your Mother's Day treat.
Yeah, for the ladies who like basketball. For the ladies who like basketball.
Yeah, it's your Mother's Day treat.
We got today. We got the game. We got later on this afternoon Thunder and Mavs here in Dallas. So that's gonna be a good game. All right. Once again, don't forget to click share. Don't forget to get the book. There we go. Get it in there. There we go. Greatness journey every day. By whom? Mr. Marcus Holmes. The Wiz that lives in Oz, the man behind the scenes, taking care of everything. We want to thank everybody who's joined our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram page. We on Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. We are broadcasting on Instagram. We are simulcasting over 6 different platforms this morning. So let everybody know you can find us quite easily. If you want to find us, we're there. And for those of you who are making comments, make sure that your privacy settings are set appropriately. So when you do make a comment, it comes through over here. You have it set to private. You won't be if you make a comment, we won't see it on our side. So make sure your privacy settings are open at least for the time that we have our show on. All right, let's move on to the NFL and the UFL. Rookie mini camps have opened over the last couple of days. We have a couple stars in terms of not on the field but off the field. We got the kid in Buffalo who played for Michigan State and played at Florida State. They love him because he's really folksy in the way he talks. We talk about getting his jacket and how he's ready to go to Buffalo in the cold.
That's the Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman. I call him the Michigan State thief because he got that NIL money and booked it. So we got the NIL thief. And we got Terrion Arnold with his crazy comments talking about fighting against his mama and knocking her teeth out. Did you see that?
There y'all go. It's gonna be a sad season. There y'all go.
He's talking about how competitive he was and how it starts with his mom and how he had to wrestle and fight with his mama. And no matter what it is, there's always competition. One time he mistakenly kicked his mama's tooth out. He said this now. This is his words, not mine. So I thought that was hilarious.
This is y'all future in Detroit, right? Okay.
Riverboat
Gambling Dan, huh? Okay.
All the pundits are saying that they made they said that they made a great pick with him and that he fits right into the culture and very competitive. All the times you know pretty quickly if it's somebody that they don't think is gonna fit. They said, but right, Steve. He said that he planned her. He said he planned his own mom. If she was across the line from her, he put her in the dirt. She was around. His words, not mine. His words.
Yeah, that's your man. 7 and 10.
And we got Caleb Williams has been deemed QB1 in Chicago. Like that was really a surprise. Like they were, we didn't already know that was going to happen.
Who?
Caleb Williams.
Man, I agree with you on that, man. Look, we be on here and we go back and forth sometimes, and sometimes we come straight together. I'm with you on this. They gonna really miss Jay Fields. Watch. Mm-hmm. They gonna really miss Justin Fields.
Yeah, I agree, and I still say that that Justin Fields gonna be starting by about the 8th or 9th week in Pittsburgh.
See, I can't agree with you on that because I believe, and you know me, I'm not a Mike Tomlin fan. I believe Mike Tomlin is gonna use him, he's gonna use him, Russell Wilson, to just gonna be like start his career. I just do, man. I think they're only gonna use Justin Fields if they have to. I believe they don't plan on using him like that.
I hope that Justin Fields be started by about the 8th or 9th week.
Okay. Let's use your analogy. He'd start about the 8th or 9th week. So that means it's 8 games left. Are they over 500 or are they under 500? Because if they're under 500, now you ask them to go out and win 8 games just to get y'all a wild card. That's not fair to Jay Fields then, right? Because you're going to bring me in after this clown that stunk it up. That's not fair, man.
Life's not fair. That's what he get paid for. He the one with the big contract.
Understood, but I'm just saying. So you put all your eggs in this one basket with Russell Wilson. Like you said, week 8, they're 3-5, right? It's 9 games to go. You expect me to come in and us go 12-5 just to get a wild card? Look what division they in. You gotta deal with the Bengals. You gotta deal with the Ravens. That's not. I get it. It's not fair, but no, don't call on me because your plan didn't work. You should know after game 4 which way you going.
Well, I see it. I want the opportunity, whether it's game 1 or game 9, whether it's 3-5 or 4-4. I'm Justin Fields, and I got to believe in myself and my ability. If I'm him, that's what I want. no matter what
Okay.
the situation is.
The reason why I say they're not gonna really use Jay Fields like that. When has it ever worked with a quarterback of that caliber in Pittsburgh? It hasn't. The last one they had like that was Cordell Stewart out of Colorado. That didn't work. They ended up making him what? A receiver.
Well, they call him slash to begin with. It did work a little bit.
No, it didn't work.
It worked in the beginning.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Nah, it did not work,
the
man.
Defense is caught up. The defense is caught up. But right now, the league is set up for quarterbacks like that now. So you look at his own division. You got Lamar Jackson over there. He's the same type of player, and he's won the MVP twice already.
Yeah,
Twice
but Lamar Jackson has pulled back from the Cordell, the Mike Vick, the slash, whatever you want to call it. That's not really existent no more. The Wildcat, that's what they call it. That's not really right, but that's not really existent anymore. All right. So what I'm saying to that is my point of my argument is it didn't work in Pittsburgh prior to Justin Fields. It's not going to work now because they're not suited to be that type of offense. Right? Cody Pickett was slow as dirt. See what I'm saying? Got rid of him. Ben would run when he had to run, but Ben ain't no scrambler, even though he brought them 2 Super Bowls. No, Jay Fields that's not that type of quarterback. I mean, I want him to succeed. I feel they should have worked it out in Chicago. It didn't work out like that. He can use Pittsburgh as a stepping stone to get to somewhere else. Like the perfect place for him would be, even though they love this guy, would be San Fran. You put Justin Fields and move Brock Purdy, man, watch out. Watch out. Lights out.
I don't know about that.
Lights out.
I don't know. So you got 2 running backs in the backfield.
You want to know why? Because you would have Deebo Samuels, and you got McCaffrey, and you got Jay Fields. You got 3 deadly weapons that can take over the ball at any time. Brock Purdy ain't going nowhere. He'll run, once again, he'll run when it's needed to be run. Jay Fields called his own number.
So
he toned down the field.
Take him and put him in that offense like they did down in New Orleans, like they did with number 10. I forget the kid's name. So you're gonna run that hybrid offense. You're gonna have a regular quarterback, and then you're gonna bring in Jay for the Wildcat offense.
Now you add dimes to donuts. That New Orleans offense don't have the weapons San Fran offense had. I know you talking about when they had Carr, David Carr, and then they would take David Carr out and bring in my man Hilson or whatever his name.
Yeah, number 10.
Right. You can't do that because you can't get a rhythm. You would bring him in to get the first down, then you put David Carr back in. They should have beat the Lions, but you kept going back and forth. If they would have stayed with Hilson, they would have beat the Lions. That's who got the momentum running. Then you brought David Carr in, he got picked. He never got a momentum running. But somebody else like that, they destroy. Look, man, 7-10. I'm saying it here. I'm saying it the day before Mother's Day, 7-10. You're not going nowhere with Riverboat and Dan Campbell.
I'm not quite ready for my prediction. Right now, I'm looking at 9-8.
7-10.
I'm looking at 9-8.
7-10. Say it with me. 7-10.
I'm not against the 7-10, but I like the 9-8 a little bit better. I like that, but we'll get there. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. All right, let's talk about the UFL. Right now we got the Birmingham Stallions, which are 6-0. Michigan Panthers 4-2.
Michigan Panthers 4-2. That's what's up.
Yeah, Michigan Panthers 4-2. Houston Roughnecks 1-5. We have the St. Louis Battlehawks 5-1. San Antonio Brahmas 4-2. DC Defenders 3-3, and the Arlington Renegades are 0-6. I hope I didn't miss the Panthers coming here to Arlington. I wouldn't mind going over there. I just think it's funny that Arlington Renegades, they don't play in the AT&T Stadium. They play literally across the street in the old Texas Rangers Stadium and Choctaw Stadium. I can just hear Jerry Jones right now. Y'all not going to come over on my AT&T Stadium. Take them across the street. I can hear Jay Jones saying that now. He wouldn't let them play in AT&T Stadium. If they won the championship, he might. If they played for the championship, he
He
might let them
might.
play in the
Right.
stadium.
Yeah, Jerry
He
about
might,
money.
he
Jerry
don't want
about
to do
because it's funny that he actually let look at it's funny because he actually let them open college football at the AT&T, but that's that big Saturday.
But why?
So,
But hold on. Why? Is he always wants? It's always the SEC opener. And how many times has Arkansas been a part of that group because he played at Arkansas? He'll let that Red River rivalry come in.
He won't let who?
It's two games. It's either
Correct.
he'll let the Red River rivalry come in if it's a big enough game.
Right.
It's two top 5 teams.
Right.
But he'll also have that SEC opener. The biggest game in the SEC. So because he's an SEC guy playing in Arkansas, they come in town. He know that he know the SEC spend money. They spend money like no other.
Absolutely.
People down there during those days, they come through there, and it's a wildness that you've never seen. The game will be in Arlington, but they'll be downtown Dallas acting a fool. But the Cotton Bowl is on the other side of downtown Dallas. They'll be and it's connected with the fair. There's the fair always starts at the same time, and they act a fool. Oh my goodness! Trust me, the news and the police cameras do not show anything close to what's really going on down there when them SEC folks is in town. Trust me. If this was Detroit, them cameras be everywhere and they show everything.
Okay.
Down here, believe me.
Okay.
Believe me. All right, let's see. Steven says the league wants a pro-style QB that can escape and run if necessary. I tend to believe that a little bit, but like we said before with Boy in Baltimore, he had to adjust his style, and a lot of the pundits and old school quarterbacks are saying, "Hey, they've never given him a chance, they never got a receiver, they got an OBJ in there." But I don't, I think that helped to an extent this year with him throwing the ball, but he still went with them. When it came to the end, he took it under and he ran. Took it under and he ran. All right, so Manu. Manu is the kid from Canada. You talking about that kid for the Lions? The one that they got from British Columbia. You talking about him and Stephen Harris? I got to finesse what we're talking about. All right, let's move forward. We are looking at WNBA, NBA college basketball. Let's see. WNBA has a new team in Toronto. I didn't get a chance to figure out what the name of it was. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I know there's a new
Toronto
team.
Argonauts. No, I'm playing. That's a football team.
It's my favorite CFL team, the Argonauts.
Yeah, that's when they had Pinball Clemens and the Rocket, Raheem Ishmael. Yeah, that's sad though. That was a waste of talent. Pure waste of talent.
You talking about Rocket went to play in Toronto?
That was a waste of talent. That man had all that talent and couldn't do nothing in the NFL. Went up to the CFL, won the Grey Cup 2 years in a row, and came over here and couldn't catch a cold. That was just a waste of talent.
I was about to say that he couldn't do anything in the NFL but catch punts and kickoffs.
He was and what was so sad was how cold he was at Notre Dame, that he put them on his back and Rose Lou hosting them to start him. Like, didn't get drafted, went over there, him and Pinball Clemens, and I think the quarterback name was Ricky White, Ricky Foggy, that was his name.
Yep, Ricky Foggy.
Won the Grey Cup 2 years in a row.
Foggy played in Minnesota.
Back to back, 2 years in a row, and came over here and got picked up by the Cowboys. Couldn't catch a cold. Couldn't catch a cold.
Like that? You know who else is the same way?
Oh.
Desmond Howard.
No, Desmond Howard got a ring.
Yeah, he got a ring as a punt returner and a kick returner for Green Bay.
But look who he was playing behind.
Look
who he was playing behind. Antonio Freeman. He was playing behind Freeman. He was playing behind Brett Favre was the quarterback. Who was the running back?
James Jones.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Look what he was playing behind.
You good. This was two Heisman Trophy winners. Couldn't catch a cold.
No. The Rocket never won the Heisman.
He didn't?
Tim Brown won the Heisman. The Rocket never won the Heisman.
Okay.
He should have won the Heisman, but he didn't win the Heisman.
2 great college football players in the NFL didn't have much of a career because they were relegated to being punt returners and kick returners because that defensive back coming over the top, that Ronnie Lott.
No, well, you know what? He was okay when he got to Washington, but that was towards the end of his career. But I mean, he got a ring. He's sitting at the table.
I agree with you, Greg. Desmond was a Super Bowl MVP. He earned that, but I don't think he caught more than one pass in that game. But he showed in that ball back, ran that touchdown in the Super Bowl. It was a great play.
Well, I mean, look, I seen Desmond get handed 2 times in his college career. The one game, Florida State came to Ann Arbor and beat them 51-31. The second time,
they beat them like they stole something.
But look who Florida. It was Florida State, right?
Yep.
The second time, they went to the Rose Bowl against Mark Washington, and he got mad because Mario Bailey did the Heisman sign back in '91. And he told Mario Bailey, "Come to my house. I got the real thing." I was like, "Wow, you got mad because they beat y'all?" They beat Michigan like they stole something.
Yeah, that's back when Washington was a perennial. They
Don James, Steve Edmond, Billy Joe Hobart. Huh?
They were like running back you. They was always producing a good running back out of there.
Oh yeah, Napoleon Kaufman. Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Toronto. The WNBA now has charter flights. That was
I saw that. That's a good look.
About. And now they're saying that they can just increase the security. They would really love that because like we talked about this last year. I saw it for myself. Those WNBA girls come out the side of the building, ain't nobody there. It's just fans there that's just still hanging around trying to get
autographs. Okay.
And that is so unsafe.
Yes.
That is so unsafe. And I said that to the guys I was hanging with. I was like, where's security at? They should still be here. And they literally walked off because the girl, the people that live in the Dallas area, they went and got in their cars and left. But that's so unsafe. That should not be. It should not be that way. They should have parked in a secure area where security was. They should have been escorted to their cars. If they don't have a secure area, they didn't have any of those things. And I saw that for myself.
Okay.
They got BG. Brittany Griner has an interview out. I'm gonna be checking that out today. She wants to talk. She's talking about her experience in Russia in her own words. Angel Reese is starting to play a lot better in the WNBA, and she talk trash no matter where she at. She reminds me of Richard Sherman. It's like if she's not talking trash, she's not effective.
So you know what happened to Richard Sherman, right?
But everybody at some point gonna get to the point where Father Time called up to Richard Sherman. Couple knee injuries.
Nah, I ain't talking about that. You don't remember when Richard Sherman and Trent Williams got into it on national TV? Yeah, he said, "What you gonna do?" And Trent Williams said, "I'm about to knock you," and socked him in his face. Yeah.
Trent Williams and tossed a bunch of people around on the football field.
That's all my point.
He grabbed pretty folks by their face and tossed them like a little rag doll.
He told Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman said, "Good game, man." He said, "Man, get out my face." He said, "What you gonna do? I'm about to knock you in your," and swung. I said, "Wow, okay."
Hey, that's why everybody wants Trent on their team. You don't want to play against him. You want him on your team. It's known for tossing you around. Hey, I'm not mad at him, because that happened. But that's what happens when, Trent Williams got a bug up his craw. That's just how it is. that's Trent Williams.
Right.
Don't nobody mess with him, even in the middle of the game. All right. Right now, the standings in this is the preseason. Sparks and the Lynx are 2-0, and on the bottom are the Mystics and the Mercury. And Ishmael did say he is looking to upgrading both those teams, and he wants championships in both teams. So hopefully, sometime soon, he can make that happen. All right. Once again, don't forget to like, click, share, and let people know. Hey, Kamau Felix is on here. We in the middle. We get into the Major League Baseball. We about to talk about these Tigers. In the NHL playoffs. That's why we doing our usual. I got my Tiger gear on. I got this nice little Tiger shirt. Let's see here. I don't stand too far so you can still see me in the camera. Okay, there we go. Tigers, Tiger hat, and you have on your Houston for the game today. And hopefully my Tigers can stop being 19-19.
That's what
And
they are right now.
they're 19-19.
And you know what? Tell Mr. Harris that I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. So officially they'll be eliminated like in September, right? College basketball, college football come around. Right? That's all I can't wait to do that show. Officially, they are eliminated. And I'm gonna be like, see, I tried to tell you.
Tigers are 19-19, sitting at 500, lost their last two. And they are, how many games? They are in fourth place. They are 4.5 games behind the Guardians.
They won one game. They won one game on their road trip.
Yeah,
one.
They got knocked around really good by the Yankees. Then they won their next one, and then they lost the last two.
They won one road game. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till that Saturday. You say, man, they're officially eliminated from the postseason.
Greg with his favorite saying, Tigers blow monkey chucks.
Blow monkey chuck. Aye.
Steve said Torkelson is slumping, and he said also fire the hitting coach. I would go
hitting coach ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't got no hitters. That's a problem.
I go get Junior.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, it was on TV the other night. I started to text you, but it was kind of late. Major League 2. I say that's the Tigers right there.
Go and send the text. Go and send the text.
Right, Major League 2, man. That's not the one. That's the one with Omar Epps replaced Wesley Snipes.
Yep.
And I say, boy, oh boy, Serrano. I say that's the Tigers, man. That is the Tigers. Wild thing, yeah.
Yeah, I love my Tigers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna ride with them. I'm gonna ride with them forever. Baseball was my second love, and I wanted to be Lance Parrish because he played good. That was the number I had playing catcher. When I first played baseball, I was very, very uncoordinated. I was terrible. If anybody out there knew me back when I played Little League baseball for the Pirates, they would tell you I was terrible. I was terrible, just like
Charles Barkley said.
That Charles Barkley say. I didn't play very much. They put me in a game. They would hit the ball to me every time, and I would just let that joker look at it, let it hit the ground, and I'd run over there and catch it. I could throw pretty good. I throw it to the cutoff man, but it was going to roll about a good 20 feet. I did hit the ground because I couldn't catch.
And they knew this,
huh?
And they knew this.
Yeah, that's why they didn't play me very much. I would play like 2 innings in a doubleheader. Okay. And I'd be sitting on the side of the bench cheering the team on. And, you know, when you were kids, you think you're supposed to play. But now that I'm old enough to know better, I was in the right position. On the end of the bench with my helmet on, with a bat in my hand, like, I'm ready, coach. No.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I could be in center field. I hate that song.
They put me in left field.
I hate that song.
They put me in left field.
I can't stand, man. I cannot stand that song to this day, and I'm 49 years old. When I used to go watch my godson play, I cannot stand that song. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I'll be like, hey, man, turn that off. I give you $100. You don't play that no more.
Hold on, let me write that down. Put me in, coach.
No, man. Don't write that down.
If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it.
No, okay, forget it. Don't write that down.
No, it's for me. I'm not familiar with the song.
You're not familiar? Oh, my God. I cannot stand that song.
No, look for it. All right. So that was me. That was my story playing baseball. So if guys on my team from the Pirates that remember me, they would tell you, Kamau, he was terrible. Man, he was terrible.
Growing up, I couldn't stand baseball.
The owner, which is probably the truth.
Right. Growing up, I never had no interest to play baseball. They would try to get me to play. I couldn't stand baseball. Boring, man.
Loved it. Like I always say, soccer was my first love. I was good at soccer. Baseball, I was terrible. Terrible. Yep. Soccer. Yep.
Were you adopted?
I want to be Pele.
Were you
Yeah,
adopted?
soccer was my first love. Soccer, then baseball, then football.
What was basketball? Last?
Well, basketball was just, I didn't play it, but I watched it a lot because my dad was a Lakers fan. And we would stay up late because back in those days, they had the tape delay. The games didn't come on live unless it was the playoffs. So on Friday night, we would stay up late to watch the Lakers play on, was it on NBC or was it CBS? On CBS. The late game would come on, 11:30. We would, by midnight, all of us on the couch sleep. By the time we wake up, the game would be ended. We already knew the score because they just showed the score on sports.
Oh, okay. So you're right. Okay.
On sports, we would watch Philly, and we would always watch the Lakers. We didn't watch the Pistons. The Pistons we could see relatively live because they came on channel 20 back in the day on the simulcast. You could see them. But the games we really wanted to watch were Philly, the Lakers, stuff like that, and that was always on the simulcast. All right, let's see here. We got the NHL playoffs going. We got the second round is going right now. The Stars and Avalanche are tied at 1. The Canucks and the Oilers are tied at 1. The Panthers and Bruins, Florida is up 2 games to 1. And the Rangers are beating the Hurricanes like they stole something, leaving series 3 games to nothing. And let's see here. Tonight we got the Stars and Avalanche. Looks like that's going to be in Colorado. Tomorrow we got a night game. Canucks and Oilers in Edmonton. Tomorrow 5:30 in Boston. The Bruins play. And tonight at 6 o'clock we got the Hurricanes hosting the Rangers, and could be an elimination game. I do like hockey because the Red Wings started playing so much better in 84, 85, 86, right around that time. I think that the Stars are going to win it. I hope so. And I like the Canucks. I like the Rangers, and I like the Bruins to beat the Panthers. I like the Bruins to come back and beat the Panthers. I like that. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Greg says Dan Fogarty did the song, and baseball's fun and Flint. We played everything. Yep, we played everything. We pal football, pal basketball, pal baseball. My dad was a pal basketball coach. That's probably why I didn't play it as much because I was still kind of short as a young kid. And I remember them stinking jerseys in the back of my daddy's car. He would collect the jerseys and he'd wash them until the day before the game, and they'd be in the back seat. That's probably why I wasn't that much of a basketball fan at that age, because my memory behind it wasn't that great. At least till I got coordinated. When I got coordinated, in the beginning of basketball, I stunk there too. I was terrible. Yeah, seemed like overnight I got coordinated and I just played a lot better after that. All right, let's keep it moving. Where we at now? We are free Saturday. Anybody got a good free Saturday topic out there? I got a couple of them. I got 3 of them. Let's see if you guys out there want to put one in the chat. We're going to update Mystic Dan winning the Kentucky Derby in a photo finish. And I watched the race last week. My son had prom. I took him and his date to eat. And so the 3 of us at the restaurant. I set them on the other side of the restaurant. I'm sitting by myself. I got my phone and I'm watching the race. And I forget I'm in the restaurant. I'm like, photo finish. I looked up, everybody looked at me like, what is he talking about? I'm in a full restaurant, trying to be a good chauffeur and dad, but it was a good race. Let's see, we're not getting anybody. Come on, give me a good topic. I got the Rudy Gobert is a good topic, and Austin Rivers. The topic about 30 NBA players playing in the
yeah, my man. James Jones went off on him, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's in the Stoopid Sports news. But if you want to get to it now, you can. You want to talk about that one first?
Man, he told him, boy, I don't think Austin Rivers should make another comment. Man.
Greg, Greg. I will see you in 2 weeks. Greg say, here's my topic. Movies just not get coordinated. Yeah, I went through a lot. Everybody went through a coordinating stage. I'm just brave enough to talk about it. I was terrible originally in baseball, terrible originally in basketball. Football, I was okay because I could just go forward and hit somebody. So, that was easy. Put me on line. Go hit them. Okay, that was easy. I like that. Okay, that's a good one, Greg. I like that. But I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. Talk about the Panthers. All right, we talked about the Panthers a little bit earlier, Steve. They are 4-2 in the USFL bracket of the UFL, the two leagues that are united. And I'm hoping I can still catch them down here in Arlington. Go to the game. I wouldn't mind going up to Ford Field to watch them, quite honestly. The USFL side still got those good uniforms. They still all three of them, all four teams. Those that uniforms are nice. The Stallions, Panthers, the Showboats, and the Rough. Well, there was no Houston Roughnecks. I didn't know, but the other three teams still have those good throwback uniforms. Was there Houston Roughnecks? Am I wrong by saying there was Houston Roughnecks in the USFL back in the day?
Oh, got me. Got me there, sir.
Showboats is where the preacher played for before he went to Green Bay. Panthers, Bobby Hebert, and Birmingham Stallions. The Philadelphia Stars was the best team. I think they won 2 of the first 3 between them and the Panthers. I don't remember anybody that played for the Stallions, but they were good back in the day as well. Let's see here. We got Jake Bates. Is that the quarterback from Michigan, Steve? I got a feeling. Yeah, I think that's the quarterback for you now. Steve gonna slide a U of M representative no matter what.
All right, absolutely. The University of Misdemeanors, absolutely.
Lord. Can 30 NBA players actually play in the NFL, do you think?
I think LeBron could have played.
In the NFL?
Yeah. I think LeBron could have. Well, you had a couple. They didn't actually make the NBA, but Julius Peppers, he played for the Panthers. And he played college ball for North Carolina.
And
then you had Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates played for Toledo, I believe, in college, and then he played for the Chargers.
Tony Gonzalez. He played college ball.
Who he played college ball for?
Who did he play? Let me pull it and see. That's why we need a stats guy.
I don't remember him. I remember him playing for the Chiefs. Yeah, I don't remember him playing college ball though. Basketball, no.
Football tight end. Let's see if I can quickly get this. Because he did play college basketball.
But who? I don't remember Tony Gonzalez playing basketball.
He was pretty good too.
Yeah, football. I don't remember basketball.
Played for Cal.
The Golden Bears.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he sure did. And I was 20. It looked like 24-34. Yep, he played college basketball. He was good. He was good. He chose to go play football, which worked out for him. Obviously, he either will be or already going into the Hall of Fame.
They say Randy was pretty good.
Oh, they say Randy was a monster. But of course, when you got white chocolate throwing you the ball in the right spot,
absolutely,
absolutely, you're gonna be good.
He was before his time. Jay Will was before his time.
Yep. Gates played for Kent State. Gonzalez played for
Kent State. I'm sorry, not Toledo. I'm sorry.
Yep. Detroit Central product.
Yeah, they had a team.
Yes, they did.
Antonio Gates, Dante Darling, Cecil Hood. Yeah, they had a nice team that year.
Yep.
I think his son went to state to play football, but I think he left. I think he transferred. Yeah.
I don't know if he settled upon a school yet, but I know he is in the portal.
Yeah, he's in the portal. He left Michigan State. Yeah.
Now, we got to ask this question. Would you miss a game, playoff or otherwise, for the birth of your child?
Well, due to the fact that I don't have any, but if it was my first, absolutely I miss. I seen that Gilbert Arenas, man. Gilbert's a clown, man. Gilbert Arenas must have fell on his head or something, man. He there, but he not there.
We talking about the same guy who took the guns in the locker room, right?
It's the same guy who said, yeah, it's only a child. He'll be there tomorrow. There's something wrong with him, man. When he was little, and his dad bounced him on his knee, the ceiling was real low and kept it in his head. There's something wrong with that dude, man.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. If it was the finals or Super Bowl, I'm at the game. But if it's just a regular playoff game or something like that, I'm going to see my child being born. I saw all of mine being born.
And if it's the Super Bowl, if it's the NBA Finals, you go see the birth of your child, man. That yes, all of this is a once in a lifetime, right? But that's the birth, that's the life you created through the grace of God. You go to that's more important than a show up at the half. Shaq did it.
So Tom Brady gonna miss the Super Bowl.
Remember when Shaq's grandmother passed? Remember when Shaq's grandmother passed when he was in Orlando? And he showed up at halftime and Brian Hill didn't play him? Same thing.
Oh, I don't worry. I don't understand. I get it. That's why I say if it's a regular season game, if it's a regular playoff game, but if it's the finals,
you go see the birth of your child.
That's what they got videotape for.
Man, see, this is why.
Super Bowl now. I'm not saying a regular season game. I'm there. I was up all mine, cut the cord for all mine. Was there when we did all the checks and everything.
So you saying the NBA Finals game 1, you're not going to see little Kamal or little Kamalette be born because it's game 1 of the finals.
I'm gonna have somebody on the sideline on FaceTime.
See, this is why. This is why you'll be like Frank Vogel and Darvin Ham and every other person looking for employment. That's the birth of your child, man. Go hold her hand, tell her push. I see the head, I see the feet, whatever.
Super Bowl.
This guy, man.
Finals. Regular season, regular playoffs is different. That's different. So if I'm the starting quarterback for a Super Bowl team and I'm going to miss it for the birth of the child, I got to go win this game. That's what I do. That's what you're with me for, probably as a woman. I hate to say that.
That's why she'll be taking you to court as a woman.
Now that's my next point. Rudy Gobert's not married. I think that's why he went to begin with. Because she probably told him in her Kevin Hart voice, if you don't have yourself here at this birth of your child, I'm getting all the money in child support. So, it's the difference between being married and being a girlfriend. If you married, hey, honey, this is what we signed up for. This is what we do. I love you. I'll be back. Playoffs. If that's a playoff game, if I'm here, if it's the finals, if I'm here, I'm not there. But if it's a playoff game like that, Rudy Gobert gonna beat your baby. Like I said, finals, Super Bowl, NCAA championships. I'm gonna try and get that trophy. It's a once in a lifetime of both ways, and I understand. Baby, I love you, love Kamala, love Junebug. We got the rest of your life. I understand.
I hope you still love her when they say.
Baby don't know. The mama gonna put it on the baby.
I hope you still love her when they say Kamau Williams. Yeah, you've been served.
Anyway, I'm talking about forgiving divorce.
And go to the birth of your child. It's nothing else. Go. It's like John Q said, sick and help. There's nothing else. Sick and help. Go to the birth of your child. Okay.
Felix Holmes, you the starting running back at the Super Bowl. You gonna miss the Super Bowl to birth your child?
Absolutely. And I'm gonna be right there with this. Let's get it.
I was wondering when that baby was gonna make an appearance. It's been a while since we've seen the baby.
Yeah. That's my first, and he's about to carry my name. I'm there. I'm holding her hand. Whatever. Push. Yes. I see the head. Yes. I talked to Dan Reeves. Rest in peace. I talked to Bill Belichick, whoever I got to talk to later. And my son was being born. To heck with that game, because at the end of the day, I'm going to get old. I'm going to need my son to take care of me, to take me to the doctor's appointment, take me to my whatever appointments.
You take good care of your money, they can pick you up in the van. Trust me.
See what I'm saying? This is why.
Take care of your money. Because when them kids get adult, the worst argument in the world is who's going to take care of mama. Trust me, that's the worst argument you ever want to have. It's your turn. No, it ain't my turn. Your turn. No, you don't want to have an argument. Get your money right. So when you get old, you can go have them take care of yourself.
I guess it's like that commercial say where the lady say, "Don't make your future self hate you." You ain't never seen that commercial with the older people. Hey, don't make your future self hate you.
I would be like the new commercial where the guy be dancing and he get out the van. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's how I'm gonna have it. Because I love my children, but I'm not gonna leave it on them to take care of me. I need to take care of them. So when daddy get old, daddy gonna disappear, and all of a sudden they're gonna find a note. This is where I am. This is my nursing home, and you can claim the body here. I don't want them arguing about who's gonna take care of daddy. Trust me, that's the worst argument you can have. Believe me, I know from experience. You don't want to have that argument. All right, we're gonna get out of this crazy and go get to some more crazes. We're gonna take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right, we're gonna start with who we talked about last week, Mr. Patrick Beverly. He was given a 4-game suspension by the league because of his craziness in terms of throwing that ball in the stands twice. I don't think he would have came back from that. Honestly, I think this is light. He released a statement where he said, "I have to be better. I will be better." Come on, man. That's all he got was phone. And also, there's a police investigation. So sounds to me like civil charges will be coming his way. Civil trial will be coming his way as well. You think 4 games was enough, sir?
Nah, because he's not going to even be in the league next year. He only signed a 1-year deal with them. They going to cut him, and nobody's going to pick him up. Too much of a headache, man. Too much of a problem. His days of playing in the NBA is over. You might as well start chartering flights overseas or something.
You think they're going to want him overseas?
Yeah, because over there, the stuff you do over there, you're going to stay over there. You're not coming back over here. So, yeah, idiot.
He's going to sign with the team. He's going to throw the ball in the stands, and they're going to beat the hell out of him.
Right, absolutely. Dude's an idiot.
It won't make it. The security guards are just going to let him through. He threw the ball.
Go get him. There you go right there. Go get him. Yeah,
I'm going to get a cigarette while y'all figure this out.
Right.
Security guard going to have a cigarette break when it's time when he throw a ball in the stands.
Absolutely.
All right. Rashee Rice got a gentleman charged with the 9 counts of reckless endangerment. Driving the car has also been charged with assault against the photographer at the Dallas nightclub. When I first heard the story, I was thinking to myself, this sounds like, piling on where they know who he is. Somebody egged him on, and, now they know he's in trouble. They can, get him in more trouble. But I was listening to the local radio station yesterday. They were saying that the photographer that they say that who it is a very reputable person. So they said that he doesn't have the type of, from what they know, he doesn't have the type of character to start something against Rashee. So they said from their dealings with him, they're thinking that it's something that Rashee started. I don't know the exact story myself, but I know that he has 2 active pending investigations against him in Dallas County. So good luck to that young man. I don't know what happened to him. I hope everything will work out. He lived in the same city I lived in for many years. I went to North Richland Hills. He went to Richland High School, which was a 2-minute car ride from where I stayed for many years. I hope everything worked out for that young man. I wish him the best. Don't look like the best is going to be happening anytime soon, but we wish him the best. All right, next we have Austin Rivers and James Jones. We talked about it earlier, how they went back and forth last week talking craziness about how the 30 people and how James Jones was like, you crazy. And me personally, do I think 30 in the NBA can play in the NFL? Maybe half of that. Some of those forwards and a couple of those centers probably because of their size and they can play on the line. But I don't know about some of those. I don't know. Maybe a couple of those guys that could that can play receiver or something like that. I don't know. I really don't think so because the game of football is so much more physical than the game of basketball.
Correct.
And being able to take that contact on a play-by-play basis. He don't know. I don't think they can do that. Charles Barkley himself said, "I played football for one day," and coach was like, well, "We'll be back tomorrow." He said, "You can have this. I'm not going to be hitting another 2 hours tomorrow." I'm paraphrasing, of course. And here go the craziest Stoopid Sports news: Shannon Sharp versus Shaq. It's to the point where Shaq went and made a diss track, an actual song against Shannon Sharp. Shaq got offended because Shannon Sharp talked about how, Shaq could have done so much better in the NBA over his time and how he didn't put the work in. And the funny part is Shaq said the same thing. How you gonna get mad at somebody for saying something that you said? He said if he had the same work ethic, how he would have so many more points and how many more rings he would have. And so they're going back and forth a little bit. And I just think that it's funny that we got Shannon Sharp again in the middle of something. He went from being Mean Gene Okerlund referee in the fight to being in the middle of the fight. So, Did you hear this track?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
I don't plan on listening to it. Last thing I listened to that Shaq did was with the Fushnikins. And that was fresh. Other than that, the other stuff he tried to rap, every time he started rapping, even when he went on championships, come on, Shaq. He the best line he ever had was we talk about when he had old boy asking him. I'm not even gonna say it. How taste? I'm not. I don't know if you remember that. He was rapping. He said, "How my."
Oh
taste?
yeah.
Like after that, I was like, okay, Shaq, come on, man. I get it. But that's just crazy. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Happy Mother's Day once again to all the ladies out there. And as we wrap up, we're gonna want to congratulate Miss Sha'Carri Richardson, won the 100-meter world championships. She seems so strong and confident right now. And she has to get 6 weeks. What are we? 6 weeks away from the Olympics. Yep. I'm still gonna do my best to get over there. I got it planned. I got the time off. I don't have my ticket just yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But sometimes you make that plan in your mind, and some things just the universe get out the way and make it happen. But that's where I am right now. I'm gonna find my way to get there. All right. Anything else you got before we get out of here, sir?
Nah. See you next Saturday.
All right, everybody. Be safe. Have a great Saturday. Do something nice for your mother figure, anybody you have around you. Aunties to the aunties out there who just play the auntie role. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. See you all next week.